everyone, it's Lindy from Stitch and Lindy. It is weigh-in day, and this week was great on the scales. Every other aspect was not great. Shout out to all these parents that have had their kids home for online schooling this whole time, because I honestly don't know how you're doing it. Like I'm ready to go on stress leave, and no, I've had enough. This is not for me. No way. This is definitely challenging. I work from home, so we have the means of having her home, but this just solidifies that I can't do it. She has to be in school, because honestly, my 8-hour workday is fit into between the times of 2:30 and 4 after she's done school, because it's constantly, like, I feel like I'm losing my voice constantly all day long. It's like, pay attention. Are you listening? Do you know what they're asking? Come on, sit up straight. Stop picking your nose on camera. Like, there's honestly every single second I don't know how, honestly, you guys get the awards for, man, I can't do this. Nope. I don't know how teachers do it either. No way. But the scale was good to me. I was down 1.8, so I'm very happy that I'm finally in the right direction. I'm continuing my tracking in my book, so I felt very good about that. Today was kind of an off day. I'm right away, and actually, again, I'm giving a shout out to Bill, because literally it was at lunchtime, I think. Checked my notifications on Connect, and I got a notification from Bill talking about that he's coming out with a new post about treating ourselves after we've weighed in, which is something I've always done. And literally, as I read that, I was about to order lunch, and I was just like, oh my God, like, this week has been awful, and I don't want to cook. I don't have the energy to cook. I don't have the energy to do anything. Like, I'm waiting for the day that they announce when they're going back to school, because I'm going to book off a week off work, and I don't care if I'm sitting there staring at a damn wall by myself doing nothing. This is too much. But anyways, my week has been good overall. I was down on the scales. I'm very happy about that. So 1.8, I'm down. So I'm finally back down from my starting. So my overall is I'm down 0.8. I will take it. We were going in the right direction. So that's what I just got to keep remembering. We're going in the right direction. So I'm very happy with that. Most of you guys know that 1.8 is actually a very big loss for me, because I'm used to losing like 0.5 a week. So it's 1.8 is a huge loss for me. So I'm very happy about that. So I just hope that it can continue. I'm continuing to track in my book. I'm continuing to track on the app, and just try to be more mindful. Having my fruit and veggie tray cut up this week has helped me immensely, because I've had more veggies in my diet at each meals. It helped me to prep salads a lot faster, which I hate prepping salads. It's actually probably the reason why we don't have salads, because it's so daunting, the task of prepping a salad. So with all of these veggies already pretty much prepped, I just have to do 1 or 2 more slices on them. It's so much faster, and it makes me want to have salads more. So that was helpful. The fruit is getting eaten up a lot better. So I'm feeling good about having those fruit and veggie trays, because there was a lot of the times where it was going to waste, and me and Austin both said, we can't be wasting this food. Like, this stuff could be eaten. So I'm really glad. I'm trying to make a point of every single meal to have at least one thing from those veggie trays, so it's getting eaten up. I haven't pulled it out for my nighttime snacking, so I need to work on that. But I actually have almost pretty much simmered off of my nighttime snacking. There were a couple nights this week that I did pull out the cashews just to have, because I told you guys I wanted to increase the healthy fats. So I think it was a quarter cup of the dry roasted cashews were 6 points, 5 or 6 points. And that was enough for me. So it was satisfying. I find nuts, the thing about nuts is you could sit there and eat so many and it actually doesn't fill you, but they are fattening, but it is healthy fats. So I made sure I weighed them out. I made sure to measure them. So I've only ever took a quarter cup of the cashews, and they were the dry roasted ones. So, yeah, they were delicious. Actually, Superstore right now there's a stand in the produce section, and they have their bulk section always there, but they have these bags that they're doing up for like 250 grams or 100 grams. They were like, I think it was $2 for the bag of cashews, which the price is crazy. Like my jaw drops every time I look for cashews. So I was very happy to find those. And actually Austin found some pistachios on sale today for $2 a bag. So we're getting some nuts. We got some nuts. But yeah, no, this week has been good overall. I forgot to bring down my shoe. I signed up because there was a couple people. I jumped onto Jackie's meeting yesterday, and a couple people were talking about doing this Great Canadian Running Challenge. And I was like, what is this? I need to look into this. So Austin finally lubed up my treadmill. It's ready to go. I'm excited. It's ready to go. I can use it again. And I still have not yet pulled out my step. It's just, I haven't been able to fit in the time, but I need to. And now that my treadmill's set up, I'm going to make the time. Austin has been on afternoons, okay, so most of you know that I have said I like when he's on afternoons because he's not home at nighttime. So it's not encouraging me to snack more, or we just get comfortable as a couple. We sit here and snack together while we're watching TV at nighttime. So it helps me in that aspect. I don't snack at night when he's not here on afternoons, but I don't have any time to myself through the day, especially with Paige home, because he's not here to help. When he's on days, he does bath time. He does the dishes after dinner. He puts her to bed, Paige to bed. So that gives me my alone time, but not when he's on afternoons. I can't, I have to juggle everything. So I have no downtime whatsoever when he's on afternoons because I'm working, doing her school through the day. As soon as I'm done work, I'm making dinner, doing the dishes, get her in her bath, and then her to bed. And then finally, by the time I'm sitting down to relax, it's like 10 o'clock at night. So I just feel like it's so overwhelming. So I'm actually excited for him to be on days next week because we actually made a promise to ourselves that we are going to, every night after dinner, we're going to go for a walk as a family after dinner. So we need to make that promise to ourselves because, first of all, Paige is not getting out like she was to get her fresh air with her recess and the walks in the morning and home. She's not getting that fresh air. So that also affects her, not her motor skills, but her concentration, her sleeping. She sleeps fully through the night, but there are days like this morning she was up at like 5:30. But she's pretty good. She'll just stay in her room and relax in her bed until we get up. But it's just, the kids need that fresh air. They sleep so much better and more soundly through the night with the fresh air. And as well, we do too. So we want to make a habit. So any time that he's on days, we will be going out for a family walk after dinner. Austin, we're holding you to this too. Because Austin's always said this, because I've always asked it. But then when it comes down to it, we never go for it. So starting Monday, walks after dinner. Maybe I can push him to start Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, and so the Great Canadian Running Challenge, I joined. I went and joined it. So thank you to everybody that had mentioned it to me and brought it up. It's free to join, completely free. There's 3 goals. You can have your goal as to reach 500 kilometers in a year, 1,000 kilometers in a year, or 2021 kilometers in a year. So, and if you join as your goal as 500, if you reach 500 before the year's up, you can automatically jump to the 1,000. If you meet your 1,000, you can jump to the 2021. So it's neat because you're not locked into just that one goal, right? So, and you can start at the minimum if you want to, so you're not like really feeling overwhelmed by the goal. So I joined for the 1,000 and I'm hoping to get and accomplish the 2021, but I wanted to join just for the 1,000 and start from there. So, and they give you like this cool, I forgot to bring it down. It's a shoe that you print off and every spot is a number. So every kilometer that you run, you get to color it in, but you log your kilometers onto the site and you can see everybody based on province, what the leaderboards are. So there's quite a few people on Connect that are already on there. Jamie, you were killing it. You were like top 5 yesterday. So I haven't checked it out today. So I think I was like 546th yesterday, so I've got to check it out. I did not get a walk-in today. It was way too busy today. But I'm logging what I'm getting on my Fitbit. Anybody that's joining, that is wanting to join now, you can actually log in a lump sum of your kilometers from the beginning of January so that you're not missing out these first 15 days, 14 days. And what I did was I just went back on my Fitbit and you can see each day how many kilometers you logged. And then I just added it up and put it in as a lump sum. So I think I had like 42 kilometers that I had completed for January so far. So I put that in. And I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to color the shoe and get this going. I think this is the motivation that I needed to kind of get my butt moving and getting my walk in. So I am getting those kilometers. Jamie, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for Jamie. Jamie walks all the time. So I need to get on my treadmill. My goal right now is I'd like to get up to 80 by in 2 weeks. Can we? I don't know. Am I pushing that? I don't really know kilometer wise. I think I could. So 80 kilometers in 2 more weeks. That's my goal. Let's see if we can do that. Why don't we push it to 100? No, don't push it, Lindy. Jean-Luc, you're screaming in my ear here. But yeah, no, I think it's fun. What they do is they actually give a donation to the Terry Fox Foundation on your behalf once you reach your goal. So I think that's a really cool incentive as well. It doesn't cost any money, but you can buy the medals to say that you completed the 500, the 1,000. I did not see the 2021, so they might be coming out with those, but I don't see them on there. They only have the older one of 2020 right now. And you can also buy apparel. Like there's sweaters, there was tank tops, there was t-shirts. There's a bunch of different things. There also is some other ones, some other medals for like months. So like, I think it was like June, September, and another month. I can't remember what it was. And it was like 100 and 150 kilometers. So there's different ones that you can get to and you can buy those medals, but you can buy the 4-pack of all the seasons so that you can get the 4 season medals. So it's pretty cool. It's neat what you can get. You're not obligated to buy any of it, but it's an option that's there. I would really like to buy the medal because I want to have it for when I achieve it, because I am going to achieve it. For sure. If you average 10,000 steps a day for the whole year, that would be like over 2,500 kilometers in a year. So it's very, very achievable, very achievable. So I'm excited for it. And I think it's just the motivation that I've needed. And I need to push myself to get on that treadmill more. So now that my treadmill is set up, I actually found, because I keep looking into it and so many people I idolize you guys right now. You guys have this Peloton bike and I want one so badly. We literally don't have the room for it. Like I've squeezed my treadmill into my bedroom, but I want this Peloton bike. I know it's expensive, but I know that it would motivate me with having that screen. But anyways, I was looking more into it and they do have an app that you can use and use the workouts that are on it. And there's actually workouts that are like floor workouts with weights. There's yoga, there's meditation, there's a bike for on any bike. There's workouts for those. There's on any treadmill. By the way, Peloton is bringing out a treadmill in February, which that's very exciting. But they have treadmill workouts, and there's short ones like 20-minute workouts, and they're very low beginner. Like I'm really excited. So I'm excited to do that. I signed up for the app. It gives you 2 months for free, and then it's $16.99 a month after that for the app if you wanted to continue. But I thought I would just try it for the 2 months. You can cancel at any time. It's on the App Store. I know for Apple, I'm not too sure. I'm assuming it would be for Android too in the Play Store. So just check it out. But that app itself is $16.99 a month on Apple after your 2 months. So you can get 2 months for free and then cancel if you didn't want to continue doing it or you don't want to pay. But yeah, there's some amazing workouts on there. I've already taken a look at a couple meditation ones, and there was the treadmill one that I put on just to see how it was. And it's actually pretty exciting. The music's pretty good too. So yeah, I'm excited for those. That'll get me going on the treadmill, get me coming closer to Jamie. But yeah, my week has been good. How's everybody's? How'd you guys do on the scales? Anybody have any challenges that you guys are working on? Oh, shout outs. I wanted to shout out Ansel Kilati, I think, or Kalachi. I'm sorry, I'm probably botching your name, but Ansel is the first part. You have got to check him out on Connect. Oh my God, this guy is absolutely amazing. So inspiring. He's documenting every single day his journey, how he's feeling, his walks, his weigh-ins. It's absolutely amazing. He dropped, I think it was 11.6 pounds in his first week. Oh my God. Like, I think the only other person I've ever seen on that level has been Peter from Ajax. Peter was, I'm pretty sure Peter had an 11-pound loss his first week as well. But you have got to check out this guy. His name is Ansel. It's Ancil. I'm pretty sure it is. And I can't remember his last name. It starts with a K, his last name. I'm sorry. I'm probably botching your name. I'm so sorry. But you have got to check him out. Anybody who hasn't, if you need some motivation, this guy is so inspiring. He started out at 388 was his weigh-in, and he's got his mom's best friend and their dog, and they go for a walk for, I think it's like a 4.5 kilometer walk every single day. And it's just amazing that he's showing this. I love watching people document their journeys. It's so interesting to watch them along the way. So you have got to check him out. It's amazing. What else was there that I just watched? Wolfgains. They actually did a video on their ambassador box that they got the other day. And it was showing a video of, I think it was WW Presents, and they were on it. And there was one sentence that was said, and it was like mind-boggling. And I love when I hear these sentences, and that's why I always give a shout out to Bill and Hetty, because there's always these one-liners or just aha moments. And they said one sentence, and it was something along the lines of, they've never looked at the scale as something that motivates them, which we've all said. We've always looked at it and said, as much as the scale is something that we always go to, because our end result is, what are we going to weigh in on at this week, right? So you got to get that out of your head. And how they monitor their weight and their weight loss is by their clothes. And they did this show and tell of a backtrack of when they first put on this one shirt to now, and it was just amazing. If you have not checked their channel out, it's W Wolfgains on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's the same name on YouTube as well. You've got to check the YouTube out and check the videos out because they're amazing. On Weight Watchers, it's Danny Losing is the Connect handle. And yeah, I'm excited to see the ambassador journey starting now. They're down over 50 pounds now, I believe. And it's just amazing watching. I've been following their journey on Instagram from when they first started and Connect. Actually, it just came up. W Wolfgains is doing a live video on Instagram. Check them out. You have to. And I love that they are so open about their journey. Extremely open. I love the measuring photos that they always share, and it's just inspiring because we all go through our own journey in so many different forms and so many different levels, and I just find it so inspiring when we can all share different aspects of our journeys but connect so much together on totally different journeys but to the end result, you know? So you definitely have to check them out. So Danny Losing on Connect or W Wolfgains on Instagram and YouTube. Check out their videos. They're amazing. And then also check out Ansel. I can't remember the last name. I'm so sorry, Ansel. It started with a K. I know that for sure. His journey's amazing. Like I think this is his second week. We're going into the second week, and I'm just so excited to watch these weigh-ins because I love that he's doing these live. So I'm very excited about that. Some other news is that Jean-Luc and Nick will be on the Ajax meeting this Wednesday at 7 p.m. I was thinking it was this Wednesday. I actually set an alarm for me to check it out. But yeah, it's this Wednesday, Ajax, Ontario at 7 p.m. So if anybody wants to join into the Zoom meeting, do that through your Connect. And try to get early though, because anytime that the WW gays are on, it fills up so fast. Like I might even sign on at 6 o'clock because it fills up really fast. So definitely check that out. I'm starting to ramble now. This is a longer video than I expected. But anyways, I'm excited going into this week. It's giving me the motivation to continue doing what I'm doing, continue tracking on my paper, keeping motivated, and just keep that motivation going. I'm fighting for it. I'm definitely fighting for it every day, especially with this added stress. It's so hard. Twice this week, I've just said, I'm not making dinner. Screw it. I don't have the energy, which tonight is included. And I'm sorry. I got a donut. I treated myself to a donut, but I tracked it and I'm moving on. Now I've got my fruit and veggie tray for the rest of the night. So, but there's just some of those times where it's just like, I can't. All my energy's gone. All my energy's gone, but I'm not going to let it beat me down. I know tomorrow's a PA day. Thank God. Oh my God. It's honestly, I can't do this anymore. This schools need to go back in. She needs to get in there. Fingers crossed for January 25th. Should I put that caution again, Rosie? Don't jinx yourself. Oh my God. Yeah, but anyways, I had a great week, especially on the scales. I'm still learning more stuff about myself, still learning my hard nose, my trigger foods. I'm still learning everything. I need to start making a list. That's what I should do, is start writing out my list and then I can show it. This is what's been added now. We'll see. We will see. So far, I want, but I can't, are cabbage and cottage cheese. That's on the FODMAP, I can't. And then my triggers list is chocolate, gummies, pasta and milk chocolate Built Bars. Brings the tooth right back. I've been doing so good with not eating sweets. I had the best dentist appointment ever, my last one, which was probably now a year and a half ago. And I had a dentist appointment last week, and I had a cavity. And I was so happy the last time I went that I did not have a cavity, but this time I did. And it's because I got back into eating sweets, and I got back into eating all this junk. I'm done with making the pandemic my excuse. It's not my excuse anymore. This is how it is. And I just need to continue going with this motivation and do what I need to do. And I said to Jackie on meeting this week was, I need to get back to basics. I felt the best I've ever felt when I first started. I need that honeymoon phase to come back. I need to feel like I'm riding that wave again and I'm tracking. I'm not cutting anything out. I'm just tracking, and then I'm learning from that. Tracking before I even put it in my mouth to see, oh, maybe I can make a newer suggestion. I need to get back to basics when I was feeling the best that I ever did. And that's what I'm going to work on this week. That's what my goal is. Just continue to stay basic, figure out what I can and cannot have in my diet right now, and just track. If it doesn't fit within my numbers, then I need to find something else. So that is what I'm working on. I'm finding that the straw on my WW bottle is not working for me. So I'm actually taking the lid off, and the first time in ever, I'm drinking out of an open bottle, and I've always hated them. So that is helping me get a lot more water in. I actually jumped my water up to 12 to 16 glasses. So I'm back to what I was before when I had my bigger jug. So I'm very happy about that. But anyways, that's what I'm working on this week. Check out my suggestions for my shout outs. Watch for Bill's new post coming out. I'm excited to see that. And let me know if you guys have any challenges, if you had any successes this week. Drop a comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You can tap the bell button to be alerted of any new notifications of when any new videos I put out. And speaking of new videos, I actually filmed like 3 of them, and I didn't put them out this week. I was so distracted and totally forgot to, but there are new videos coming out. So I have recorded a few of them, so stay tuned for those. As always, my handles are at the bottom, Stitch and Lindy on Connect, and my Facebook group is Stitch and Lindy's Weight Loss Journey. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend.